And there we go. Almost exactly 56 minutes, almost exactly an hour since this shit show was supposed to go live. And here I am for your bullshit. You're fucking nuts on a cutting board, got some headphones, got some microphones for your pleasure. As I was just telling the gentleman, Kajan and Will K, otherwise known as Tactical D-Bag, I think what happened is that when I first streamed on this laptop, thinking I was a brilliant person and that everything was just going well, I actually screwed up my settings in the exact right way for it to work. In that I set my output and my input as the exact same channel, which makes no sense. But yeah, like it actually worked. And then when I tried to set up my computer properly, it did not work. So all that is to say, how did you all hang around? Thank you for sticking around through this bullshit. But
there is some reverb in the audio.
Oh, there is? Hold on. Let me try something. Tell me if this helps any. Does that sound any better? No.
Maybe?
Oh. I don't know. I had my mic set way high. Okay, try saying something.
No, it doesn't sound better. It's just caught up.
I don't know. Reverb. What do I do? Oh, wait. Let me try one thing.
2 people watching right now. Oh no. Lost everybody.
Yeah, see, everyone was fine until I showed up, and then they were like, fuck this, I'm out. So this might not be much of a stream, because I spent the first hour of it. Let's turn off my camera, that might be.
It sounds better now.
Oh, I had a fan going in the background. So you were hearing the fan. Yeah, so this is me on my new setup, on my shiny new computer. But now I don't have all the cool, like, focus settings that I had on my old computer, so I have to do this shit if I want to show you something. Which is not good, but I'll see if I can fix that. But for now, I'm just happy that we have desktop audio. How's everyone doing out there on the internets? Having a lovely Wednesday, sitting on your computer, waiting to see if this Mr. Pink guy will ever get his shit together. Oh, I can, like, mess with this. That's fun.
So what's this big thing?
This pig thing is a random Ninja Turtle toy that... Oh, shit. A random Ninja Turtle toy that I bought at Treehouse Collectibles, which is my favorite place to buy toys that I really don't need in my life. And I just think he's really cool. I have no idea what he is. I don't know, like, if he's a character, like, what his name is. I just saw him, and he was bright pink, and I needed him in my life.
I'm mostly kind of confused because, like, this isn't from any Ninja Turtles I remember, but then again,
I think he's new. Like, oh, look, there's 2018.
I tried to watch the new movie that came out and turned it off about a quarter way in. Just not turtles.
Was it animated?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's the about the turtle iteration that's running right now, and just doesn't have the turtles vibe for me.
No. Oh, my audio might be very low. I can't. So I go by these like audio levels that it shows me in OBS, but I don't know if they're very indicative of anything. Kajan, can you try speaking again?
Yeah, sure.
Because it looks like you're a little loud, but maybe you're not. Don't worry, I'm adjusting on my end, but who knows if that's accurate or not. Okay, people out there on the internet lands, if anyone is out there still watching us, can you please tell us?
Skinny Skull is still watching us, and he said he's doing good. And Peter Hampson is also with us, and says there's some major echo going on. Sounds like the hive mind itself is beaming the stream into my brain.
Oh, I wonder if that's because I'm using the same channel for both? Hold on a sec. Okay, you guys try talking.
Talking words? with that's a pile of bits.
Okay,
Peter,
we're going to try something and let us know if this makes a difference after I say now. Oh, yeah, you guys need to talk, though.
All right, meow.
Right, meow. So, Peter, this
Yay.
should be better. I don't know. Let us know if this is better.
What pile of bits
audio.
is that on your cutting mat there?
I am about to let you know. One sec. Cancel. So, what are you guys are coming out of desktop audio? Okay, keep talking.
Yalta says that he kind of likes the Mr. Roboto thing we've got going on.
Let me try something different. I'm gonna go with something that may be a far inferior microphone. Okay.
Peter
Skinny
likes
Skull just
what it
says
sounds
that
like
it
right
sounds
now.
better. So
Okay.
maybe things are improved.
Well, but
And
could Skinny Skull hear me? That was my wonder. Now he should be able to, because I think I should have gone away there for a bit for the stream, but I'm not sure. They'll have to let us know in 2.3 minutes whenever this reaches them. Okay, so now hopefully people can hear me and can hear you guys, and there isn't weird Roboto stuff going on.
Yeah, that's an entirely different Necron thing.
What?
That'd be like for Necron players. We're all about other Xenos.
Oh, gotcha.
Right? Yeah.
Because we're about organic
Bad
stuff.
joke.
We're all about whistling down people's ear canals because they're the most organic things we can think of for sound.
I've been trying to monitor the video on the stream right now. And
Yeah,
when
thank
you
you.
said you should have gone away, you didn't go away, but you sounded like you're being far way back in a box.
Interesting. Do I sound better now? Can you monitor it now and check?
Yeah.
Skinny
My
Skull
audio
says
should
he
be
can
not
hear
as
you.
good right now, but sorry, go ahead. Oh, Skinny Skull, I can hear you, yeah. And sounds sounds better from before? We'll see. Okay, well, hopefully this is better. You ask what bits I have here on my little bits pile. Let's see if this camera wants to work. Oh my god, this is what Simon's been trying to do, and I hated it.
They look like tiny little gargoyles.
They're little tiny bats. So these are from Curse City.
Oh, nice.
And oh, one other thing that I wanted to share. Where the heck is it? Is it here? I posted this to my stories, but so my birthday is coming up in a little while. What?
Whoa.
Everything good? Oh, thanks. My birthday's coming up in 50 members affecting me now. In September, later in September, and Blitz Mechanica gave me an early birthday present. Ta-da!
Nice.
These are brass dice. I wish I could communicate just how heavy these are. Like that's some ka-chunk. And Blitz went to the trouble. Oh shit, where's that thing? Blitz went to the trouble of getting a custom stamp made of
nice.
the Tyranid sigil, so that it would like put an impression of the Nid sigil into the dice, and then he could add like some kind of die or something to it. But yeah, each one of these, I've got a scale here somewhere. Each one of these dice is weighty, and I got a whole sack full of them. So that's pretty awesome.
He showed them off on his Instagram.
I know, but just in case people only show up on YouTube, I just wanted to say that this happened this week. And when I was picking these up from Blitz also gave me these. A while back, he had bought Curse City. The first time around, he actually got one. And because it was so hard to get a hold of, I definitely didn't want the whole thing, but I bought some Curse City bits off of a couple of people, off of Tim, off of Ironbeak. And I got these bats because I thought they might make really cool winged whippers. Winged whippers. I thought these would make some really great winged whippers. I'm not making fun of anyone, I just did that. Winged rippers. But I wasn't sure about if the size would work. Oh, I realize I might be shouting into a mic right now because I set this as my mic and it's right in front of my face. So people tell me if I'm too loud. Yeah. So,
So
I gotta
in
go.
terms of the audio, you are a little bit more silent than usual,
Yeah.
and strangely, I hear you better over Discord than I hear you on the stream.
It's because on Discord you're using my actual microphone. Yeah, and on the stream I switched to the mic on my webcam because I thought that having my audio go through my microphone, because I'm using my microphone to patch your guys' audio into OBS. So Discord is technically using my microphone as a speaker and as a microphone and a speaker, and then OBS is taking the speaker feed from my mic into OBS. But I think that when I was trying to use that mic in OBS as well, I think that was when we got Mr. Roboto. Okay, you know what? I'm going to switch it, and we'll see if Mr. Roboto comes back. You ready?
Okay.
This could get horrible. Listen, if you stuck around this time, it's already pretty horrible. So you're getting what you paid for. You're getting what you wanted. All right, here we go. Let's try this. Switching to Mr. Roboto in 3, 2, 1. Hello. Am I a robot to you? Does my voice sound so strange to your young ears? Oh man, this is when I should be able to get Brother Pink in here because he does killer robot voices. Do I sound any different for you guys out there? Kajan and Will.
Not really.
Okay. I might be sounding different and weird for folks on over. Actually, oh no, it wasn't me. It was you guys who were sounding weird, right? Or maybe it was all of us who were sounding weird.
You're sounding like robot, more like a robot on this stream now.
Okay, yeah. So what's happening is that when I try to use my good mic for anything other than patching your audio in, lols, I get Mr. Roboto. Is it a little or? Oh, little but not a huge amount. Okay, well maybe it's tolerable. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I'll try. Okay, you guys try speaking.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna crank you a bit. And then if I do this, maybe that'll make it better. Anyway, I just tweaked something. Yaocha, thank you for the feedback. Oh, no, wait, that was Peter Hampson. Who's Peter Hammond? Peter Hampson. Thanks for the feedback, Peter Hampson. Tell us if that just got worse or if it got any better, because I tried to switch something around. I need some nid berries. I'll be right back. I gotta get some scale stuff to show you these guys.
Okay, apparently it's getting more Roboto.
It seems to be coming and going.
No, I made a change. I switched something on my end. There's a volume control on my mic, and I turned it down, and I thought that might make things better, but maybe I need to turn it up. That's probably very loud. Okay, can you guys try speaking?
Yep. Trying to say words with
All right.
things.
So I have changed the setting again, so let us know if this affects Mr. Roboto effects. Ugh. Now, I don't think I have any rippers, which is unfortunate. Because I wanted to show everyone how big these bats are and how good they might be for ripperification. Everyone knows how big a hormigón is, right? Everyone's got hormigons. So
I mean,
there's
the
a
rippers can't be more than like that, like centimeter by centimeter.
Yeah, I literally used up like every single one of my rippers virtually doing the crude Tyranid hunters because the little rippers are the best armor plates to put on their heads. Shit, man. Tyranid player without any rippers. What am I? Clarkson?
It's a Top Gear reference.
Yo, someone. Okay, there's 3 guys in Top Gear, right? Clarkson, and who are the other ones?
May and Hammond.
Okay, so May went and did. Sorry, Kajan, what were you going to say?
Just wanted to say that Ripper is 2.5 centimeters.
Thank you.
Really?
Yep, I just measured one.
Okay, so like, for example, here's a gargoyle wing versus that bat wing. And then here's a Hormigaunt versus that batty boy. I think this is ripper sized. I would call this ripper sized. And you could either on Jonesy. How do I not have a warrior mouth in here? You could take a gaunt mouth and put it on this thing and call it a ripper, but that might be a little overkill or large. I think, strangely enough,
slasher worms.
yeah, like a sky slash or a swarm. That's what I'm trying for. Whoa, Tristan Gray's here? Hello and welcome. Who's not wearing headphones is the question. Okay, sorry. Yeah, things are bust right now. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my shitty other mic because apparently this is breaking things for people.
Oh, Tom Wilson apparently has switched over to, I believe, his PS4 and TV.
Okay, all right. Hopefully this diminishes the feeling that someone's not wearing headphones or that someone's Mr. Robotoing or something. Let's see, Will and Kajan, when you guys speak, if it's okay for folks.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully it's coming through all right.
I had to switch my mic again, so people on the stream tell me if I sound like crap. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking you could do a sky slash or swarm with these dudes. You could just get like a ripper head and slap them on the end, and I think it's pretty much done for you. Like you put a little carapace on the back if you want. But the only problem is I think that in like a set of these bats, like I only got 2 big bats. And then the next biggest bat is this dude. And I don't know that any Tyranid bits are really going to fit him. You might have to sculpt in the details. And then after that, they go as small as these guys. So I don't know if these things are even sold anymore, these bats, or because they came in like Curse City or like what kind of sets they were in. God, I hate the focus. But yeah, they're maybe this is too close. Is that an issue? Oh geez, just breaking things left,
Just
right,
kind
center.
of like having this weird, like looking at these little bat things of yours, just this weird idea of like weird chibi like Tyranids randomly. Which
Oh dude, I love me some ideas of chibi Tyranids. There was like someone who drew chibi Tyranids back on Warp Shadow. It wasn't on Warp Shadow. We ripped them off and put them in the Warp Shadow gallery. They drew them someplace else, but oh no, that did not make anything better, did it?
I'm just like thinking of the world's tiniest baby, like hive tyrant.
Hey, I was trying for it, all right. All right, let's go the other way then. Let's see if this works any better. That's a hard no. Once again, I had a really great setup. I had a program that let me manually control the focus on my webcam. This is not that setup. And apparently it does not want to focus at this distance. So I'm going to say that I'm going to try and fix that before Friday's stream, but the reality is I don't know if I'm going to fix that before Friday's stream. I do have one badass option, which is using an external Nikon mirrorless camera as a webcam. That should fix all our problems. But I haven't set that up this time. What are we swearing about, Tristan? Jonas Malhan is posting me some rippers. Where's Jonas Malhan getting rippers to send me? That's interesting.
That's an interesting suggestion by Jonas that just came up in the live
Oh,
chat.
so Jonas's brother Pink. Sorry, I was backing up through the questions. What was Jonas's suggestion?
He asked, "Hey, Mr. Pink, I was wondering if you could make a video where you take the yellow part of Greenstuff and attempt to mix it with every other epoxy-based substance to see what you get."
Okay, so I'm convinced that my brother can either read my mind or he plants these things because he knows that I'm thinking about them or something. Because I had heard from the folks at Aves Apoxie Sculpt that some people use like, what did they say? They use like the blue part of Greenstuff with some part of Apoxie Sculpt and it worked well, but I can't remember which way they said it went. But that is something you can do to mix the different like ABs together and see what happens. And apparently one way between Greenstuff and Apoxie Sculpt actually works, but I don't know what way that is. But yeah, we could do a video like that. I mean, fuck, I'm not doing anything tonight. Let's just do it. All right. Challenge accepted, Jonas Malhand. Thank you. And that's not something that I need actual focus for, so, you know, that'll be good.
While we are now going totally off script, I can only find fell bats on the Games Workshop store.
Thank you for checking.
Wait, we had a script?
You mean
Do
a
you need
script
to
other
out
than me?
us?
A script other than me going, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh, wait a second. I'm going to try something entirely... Wait. Am I going to be cooking with gas here? Properties? Let's change my audio input again, because that's the theme for the stream. Let's see if I can break anything with this. Hello, can you hear me? Maybe this is better.
Well, we can hear you.
Okay, well, yeah, you guys are always going to hear me. But I put it through my my Bluetooth earbuds, so folks in the stream tell me if this mic is better or worse than the last one in the chat. I'm going to go try and find some putty. Now, when I'm over here, the people on stream can actually hear me better than my co-hosts, because that's fun. Okay, so we're going to do Greenstuff. We're going to do Apoxie Sculpt. Oh, shit. Greenstuff, Apoxie Sculpt. Oh, I really don't want to do Milliput. Do I have to do Milliput? Because Milliput is god-awful.
Well, Milliput is easy, because it comes in a blue bag and you know which one is the blue component.
Well,
which...
true, but you know that with green stuff too, like blue and yellow is easy. The thing I'm more concerned about is that AIDS is like, there's a part A and a part B, and I think the way that I've always remembered is that part B is the part that looks like booger if you keep it for long enough. Because it has that brown discharge. That's not fun for anyone.
That's like sort of adorably the smallest little Tupperware container.
God damn. This is also the smallest little bag that I can't get these bats back into. So, oh, you missed the story about these Tupperware containers.
No, I think I saw the video.
Oh, wait, I made a video? There's a stream.
Or I thought you mentioned it at some point in the past about getting the glass containers to like
yes.
nicely.
So
like
we talked about that on stream, and I should put that in a video tip. And hey, if you missed that stream and if you've not seen it in a video tip yet, here's your tip. That ooh, who just jumped on? Is that? Oh no, you're sending things. Are you sending me a like an auction for like 1,000 rippers?
I'm not sending you an auction for 1,000 rippers.
Hey, if anyone listen, if anyone wants to send me rippers, I will take your rippers. But you don't have to send me rippers. Like, you guys probably need rippers too. Okay, so one thing that we discovered with Kajan's help, and who was it, Kajan? It was you, and it was it Bargeist who helped us figure it? No.
Not sure what you're referring to right now.
The thing with the polymerization when you store green stuff against soft plastic?
Symbio Joe.
Oh
yeah.
Symbio Joe.
At least the stream we made about it was with Symbio Joe.
I thought you looked at the article or something.
Yeah, I did. And Symbio Joe helped out with his knowledge of chemistry, because I'm not a chemist.
Also like some oxidation, like stuff.
Yeah. The problem is
okay, this is me saying this because we're this far into this bullshit stream and probably Symbio Joe is never going to see it. But I honestly cannot remember that Symbio Joe was a chemist, and I am shocked to learn that Symbio Joe is a chemist. He seems way too like fly by night. And like, listen, I love Symbio Joe and I love him for his fly by nightness, but I don't think that you can fly by night in chemistry. In fact, I tried to do chemistry once with a girl who flew by night, and she kept wanting to just like wing things and see how it went, and I was so upset.
From my experiences in university with chemistry, that seems to be about right.
Yeah, just wanted to say it sounds like every chemist I ever met who's going, what's going to happen if I put this one and this one together?
All right.
All about the reactions.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I need water. Whoops.
Oh man, I haven't worked. I think I have a thing of Milliput that has got to be like 15 years old somewhere in my drawer right now. Yep.
That's probably no good
I don't know.
anymore.
Well, I've kept it in a Ziploc plastic bag, but well,
Yeah, but if the Ziploc plastic bag is 15 years old, it's likely containing BPA.
it can't. Well, it's in its original little box, and oh no, nope. The white part is definitely rock solid. It's blue one's actually okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the BPA from the plastic is leaching into the thing and hardening the stuff.
Oh man, this thing is essentially plaster.
Okay, you ready?
Mr.
It's gonna get
Pink,
scientific up in here. What? You okay?
your brother is asking what you want for your birthday.
You don't have to get me anything for my birthday, boyo. But thanks for offering.
Pretty sure Mr. Pink wants more natto.
Oh, you joke, but I literally buy that over on Pape.
And I'm
There's
just
a Korean,
like Mr. Pink's brother and store my stuff in the freezer.
Smart. So, kids, do we know what this is called? Talking about chemistry?
A burnt
Talking about-
tile?
No. Talking about chemistry, talking about science and shit. Isn't this a Punnett square? Isn't that what we call this, a Punnett square?
Boy, that name sounds familiar, but it has been a hot minute since I was in school.
Okay.
Oh no, we also can see what you have drawn. Before it was just the title.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so we've got yellow here and blue here. And we know what happens when we put yellow and blue together. It makes green stuff. And we know what happens when you put epoxy A and epoxy B together. It makes epoxy putty. But what happens when you take epoxy A and put it with yellow, or epoxy A and put it with blue? And similarly, when you put yellow with B and blue with B. So, like, what's a blue B and what's a yellow A? We'll see. This, my friends, is science. Science and history being made right here on the Creature Conference. You sat here for the first however long. Actually, some of you who are watching this on a recording didn't sit here for very much bullshit at all. You weren't sitting here in the chat waiting an hour for me to get my shit together. But
Brother Pink wants you to be totally scientific about this.
Now that we've got our shit together,
and he's recommending you to ditch the blue stuff and only use the yellow. If you properly document the reaction, you'll figure out which parties won't do anything when combined with blue next time.
Oh, well, fuck that. That's no fun. You're saying I only need to do one row of the Punnett square and see which one works, and then okay. All right. I think this is part A and part B. Because scientifically speaking, I think this one looks more like boogers than this one. Whatever. Now they are A and B. Okay. So, time for some fucking science. Everybody ready? Everyone got your goggles on and your schmucks? Tom Wilson, I like the cut of your jib. Yay, science. So, wait, Kajan, did you explain the thing about the epoxy putty and the plastic?
Yeah, because it's part of the hardening process is the BPA, and old plastic can leach BPA into your putty, and that will harden it.
There we go, Kajan, motherfucking scientist. Thank you, sir. Come here for the chicanery, get the science for free. That's part B. What the hell am I doing?
Sciencing?
I'm breaking things is what I'm doing. I have my Punnett square set up on my desk showing which is where, and I have the components all in different orders. All right, here we go.
Science too.
And no, I can't do anything about the brightness because this webcam's a piece of garbage, but I'm gonna hopefully have that fixed by Friday. So yellow and A. This is A. So we're gonna get some yellow epoxy sculpt, some yellow epoxy putty, some part A epoxy sculpt. We're gonna get some
Brother
wetness.
Pink is all caps. Stop, Mr. Pink.
Why? Because
Wear
I'm
a
doing.
respirator. There are probably some gloves.
No, I think he's making fun of our uncle. Our uncle, yeah, our uncle. I don't know when I linked him to like my sculpting stuff on the internet, or Brother Pink did, or what happened. But he was like, "Oh yeah, I was looking at your Instagram there, or your YouTube, or your website, or something." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." He's like, "You should probably wear gloves when you're working with epoxy." I'm like, "Oh, should I, uncle of mine, who biked over to my house with no helmet on, and I know for a fact fell off the roof of your house because you weren't tied off and you were working off a ladder, and the only way you saved your head was because you put your hand behind it. Yeah, tell me about how I need to wear gloves and be safe with my epoxy putty."
Hey, that
Anyway.
gravity's had it coming.
That gravity had it coming. Okay, so that's yellow and A. Now let's go with some yellow and B.
The thing about why you should be wearing gloves is that, as I said, part of the process to get epoxy putty is the BPA, and a not insignificant amount of BPA is in those putties, and it will basically leach through your skin. And
Uh-oh.
while I don't believe those are really dangerous levels, that's my personal opinion, you probably shouldn't lick it, as we so often see with people that
Oh,
moisturize.
moisturizing their hands with spit like filthy animals? Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, don't
Or lick
yeah,
their
so
tools. And
if I was being careful, I would put some I'd put some gloves on here, but I find it annoying sometimes. Sometimes the putty sticks them. You can wet your gloves. That's fine. But yeah, and I just want to do this quick and dirty, so I'm being quick. But I often do not wear gloves,
yeah,
and
me
hope
as
for the
well.
best.
I mean, I try to think about wearing gloves, but usually I don't.
That's good. I try to think about it. I don't do it so much as try to think about doing it.
Hey, haven't we always been taught that, it's a thought that counts?
Yeah.
I love it. What was going on in the chat before I actually made the stream start? Was it just people trying to teach me how to use OBS?
No, it was just me messing
Entertaining?
about.
Good man,
Yeah.
I like it. Thank you for messing about. I don't know if that live chat will ever survive. Like, I wonder if Discord or if YouTube's just going to dump
No,
like the
it doesn't survive. The only way it survives is
once the stream starts.
what you show in the stream. Yes.
Oh, so
With the
all of my infamy will disappear into the interwebs. No one's ever going to see it.
Yep. That's why it's important to put links to the stuff we put in the chat, also in the video description.
No, but the chat
Because
of the actual thing survives. It's just some people can't get to it, right? Like you can turn on the live
you
chat.
show on the stream will survive, but the chat,
Right.
the chat on the side where the chatting
No.
actually happens and people can copy the links and stuff, that
Yeah.
doesn't survive.
Sure it does.
Oh no.
You just have to turn on live
Peter
chat.
Hampson.
What?
Peter Hampson says that once he got annoyed at how long it took to mix his putty, so he just cheated.
Oh
But it
no!
No.
Okay, Brother Pink, thank you for trying to direct my video. I am not exploring how the putties feel because I don't know which ones are going to work. So it doesn't matter. Once I discover which ones are going to actually harden, then I can talk about how they feel. But I can tell you that this row felt better than this row. The yellow is more fun than the blue. Is that enough?
I mean,
Peter, don't ever again
want...
chew your putty, please.
But if you really want to go about this in a real scientific manner, you should also try
Blue and
different
blue and yellow
proportions of hardener once you know which ones the hardeners are.
Yes.
To see which ones will be more rubbery and stuff like that.
I thought I heard the yellow was the hardener.
No, I think it's the blue one.
Oh shit.
At least I don't know. I did the hardening experiment, which with changing proportions with milliput once, and when I put less from the blue stuff in it, it got more like green stuff.
I don't know what Jonas Malhan's talking about. The ones that don't harden should be mixed with each other. Wouldn't that just be more? Oh, then I guess. Wait. So if there's ones that don't harden, that's where I got non-hardener and non-hardener, right?
Yep. I think so, but I think the idea is you
So
mix them together and see if they're still hardened after that. So you might have something in there that will harden, but technically, if you only test those 4, you should be having that anyway.
there should be 2 of them that don't harden. Because in one of them I put 2 things of hardener, and in one of them I put 2 things of whatever non-hardener is called.
Yep.
So they shouldn't react. 2 of them shouldn't react, and 2 of them should? Or we don't know.
Yeah.
Like, it could be that epoxy A will react with yellow, but epoxy B won't react. I don't know. I'm no good at math.
No,
I just draw
believe
Punnett
they
squares
all
and pretend.
the hardener should work regardless of brand. That's at least my opinion.
So 2 of these should be hard.
Yeah, that's my expectation.
Oh, so if one doesn't harden both parts of the same stuff, you don't. What if you mix hardener with hardener and they do react? That would be interesting. Because it's different kinds of hardener, right?
Yeah, as far as I understand it, there are different kinds of epoxy putty. And not every epoxy putty hardens with the same stuff.
Mhm.
So it could also turn out that none of these harden.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
that's
know that
also
one
a
of them will.
possibility.
According to Aves, one of them will. I just can't. I think it was one of the ones with the blue. I just can't remember if it was A or B of the epoxy.
And I know Milliput the CEO or some press guy once made a statement about that Milliput is exactly the same stuff as Greenstuff, and the different texture, Milliput being super hard and Greenstuff being rubbery, is just a mixing of the hardener too.
I do not believe that, because Milliput is a mess and Greenstuff is a joy. And Milliput is not stretchy at all, and Greenstuff is.
Yeah, if you change the proportions of hardener, it changes.
Oh, that's okay. That's what you're saying.
If you, I mean, green stuff is 2 parts of the yellow, 1 part of the blue.
Yeah, is it exactly that much, or I thought it was like 60%?
Yeah, something about that.
Like 3 parts yellow to 2 parts blue.
Yeah. At least that's how you get it when it's coming in the strip. The yellow part is larger than the blue part.
Yeah, it's not double like you can see, but.
And as far as I know, that is what is causing the rubbery texture of green stuff.
Since you guys stuck it out for this long, I'm going to give you a preview for how to sculpt video that I've got coming out soon. It's just on the back of this tile. Science on one side, science on the other. This is going to be a spoiler for the video, so if you don't want to get spoiled, I did a scientific assessment where I mixed up green stuff, and I lubricated my tools with nothing, with water, with Nivea, and with Vaseline. And then I did nothing to the putty. I did not wash it. I just let it set, and then I primed it with Games Workshop spray-on black primer. And I don't know if you can even see this. Probably not.
Did you brush over it?
No, I just sprayed it. Oh, and then I rubbed it with my finger.
Okay.
Afterwards, I rubbed it with my finger. That's all I did. So you can see the top one that says BS. That one was sculpted with no... and I'm sticking my finger in the putty. That's great. There was no lubrication on this. There was water on this. There was Nivea on this, and this was Vaseline. I didn't wash the Nivea, and the primer stuck just fine. I didn't wash the Vaseline, and well, you can see the green stuff showing through. So anyway, that's coming up soon in a video about Nivea. back to our scientific. I actually probably have to call this stream soon because I told Nora that I'd be done by 9 because I'm like, oh, I'm starting at 7:30, hour and a half. That's a pretty good stream. Whoops.
At least we
Oh.
got some tech support issues sort of sussed out, sort of.
Well, now I know that in order to make this stream work on this computer, I need to set my output to my mic and my input to my mic, and then it works great.
At least people should be getting a better stream this Friday.
Oh, I certainly hope so, because what I hope to do tomorrow night before the stream on Friday. Oh yeah, if you've stuck around this long and you're like, wow, this was disappointing. I screwed up in my planning where I had to postpone the stream last week. I moved it to this week. And then I didn't think about the fact that I have a European stream on Friday with Simon and the Germs. Simon and the Germs. Simon is a germ. With Flinhammer and the Germs. So I'm going to be doing another stream in less than 48 hours because that one starts at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So there will be another stream on Friday, and hopefully it's an actual stream, not whatever this monstrosity was. But hopefully you've enjoyed yourself, and hopefully for that one, I'll be able to set up a better webcam than this piece of junk, and that could be really cool if that works out, because then I could have like precise control over focus and not have to worry about this mumbo jumbo. So we'll see. Skinny Skull, I have not tried the Vallejo primer over the Nivea, but I don't have to because I know that you can paint over Nivea. Like when you put Nivea on models, it doesn't affect the prime job. I've done it with like an airbrush, just like shooting some what the heck's it called? Stinel primer through my airbrush, and it's fine on models that had Nivea sculpted on them. Yeah, it's just this was because people kept asking if you had to wash a model after you put Nivea on it. And like you can see here, it's a little shiny here. That's because I've been rubbing it with my finger, not because it was like that before. However, this one was shiny. Watch the video, you'll see. Yeah, so it should be fine no matter which primer you use. Oh, right. Thank you, Peter Hampson. Yes, the science results for this little test will be available on Friday, on the Friday stream. So look at this. We're connecting streams. It's like a continuation.
Like
it's like a cliffhanger. That's right. I planned all this shit. Night, Peter. Thanks for joining us. Yeah. And then Kajan and Tactical D-Bag, or Will and Kajan, we probably won't have a North American stream next week. We'll probably have it. I'll probably, like, what I'm trying to say is I'll probably skip one North American stream. But I'm hoping to continue doing the North American streams on Wednesdays and not on Fridays. That was the one thing that I think I mentioned that before, but I don't know. I think I might have mentioned that on the preview stream. Just because then I have a Friday when I can actually plan stuff. Because Nora's like, "Hey, which Fridays can we do stuff?" I'm like, "Oh, only the ones where we have the Euro stream." But yeah. Anyway.
Sounds good.
Oh. Sorry, I just got the high side of Nora. So the next Euro stream will be on this Friday, the 9th. And then we'll do that stream again on the 23rd, but probably the next North American stream will be the Wednesday, the 28th. How does that grab you guys? I don't know. Maybe we'll switch it up. Maybe we'll do one another week, but I feel like there's a lot of streaming for 1 week. And I got to see about next week, but maybe we'll do one next week. Maybe you just shouldn't listen to me and just, you know what? Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And then you don't have to hear me fussing about with things. You can just wait for the notification to come out and be like, oh, I'm going to stream on this day, because I'll be sure to schedule it in advance. Sorry, this is me having a long day and just talking to myself. Thank you to everyone who stuck around with this. We'll see you on Friday. Hopefully there won't be any technical gremlins at all. Everything will be set up. Everything will be wondrous. Kajan and Will, thank you especially for putting up with the bullshit tonight. Especially the part where I was just swearing while the two of you were trying to have a conversation.
Don't worry
Um,
about it.
yeah.
All good.
What I'm trying to say with all that faffing about the scheduling is that I believe that we can settle into a normal kind of schedule for this where it's on Wednesdays, on alternate weeks from the Friday stream. So every week there'll be a stream. One week it'll be on a Friday, the other week it'll be on a Wednesday. That's what I'm hoping for.
Sounds
And,
good.
All
now
right.
we're going to tease everything and say the results of this epoxy test will be revealed on Friday.
Yeah, so tune in on Friday. We stream a little bit earlier on Fridays, but don't worry, it'll be recorded. So if you can't make the live stream at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, North American time, you will be able to watch it recorded on YouTube. And I think Hydra will be there. I think Flinthammer will be there. I don't know if Moloch will be there. I think he might be on vacation, but he might be joining us. We'll see. And we will talk more about hobby then, rather than whatever this was. Well, we'll talk about the results of this experiment, and then we'll talk about some other stuff. And yeah, so thank you all for joining us. Have a good night, and we will talk to you very soon.